Is finding angle, the exact measurements of cosecant, secant, and tangent. So here we have, for example, a problem of cosecant of negative 135 degrees, and you can't exactly find that, so you have to add 360 to it because you want to graph this, and you get 225 degrees, and you graph this in standard position. So you draw out this angle and put the initial side and the terminal side, which is 225, so it opens up to around here, whatever. So, and you know that the reference angle for this is 45 degrees. And when you know this, from this chart here, the identities, you know that cosecant is sine's reciprocal. So you take 45 degrees, you write sine of 45 degrees is equal to, and from this chart you know that it's square root of 2 over 2, so that would mean that cosecant of 45 degrees is equal to 2 over square root of 2, and that doesn't make any sense, so you have to rationalize that by multiplying square root of 2 over square root of 2, and you end up with 2 square root of 2 over 2, and you cancel these out, so your final answer is square root of 2, square root of 2, and since it was negative in the first place, this ends up around negative, because sine is negative in this quadrant, and that's cosecant. And just erase this now. And now we do cosecant. So we have, secant of, let's say, an angle of, I'll just skip on, just pretend. We'll do, let's say, cotangent of negative 600 degrees. No, wait, not negative 600, negative 60. So you need to graph this, so you add 360 to this, and you end up with 300 degrees. So you have to graph this in standard position. You draw the initial side and the terminal side, which is around here. And the reference angle for this ends up being 60 degrees. And you know that cotangent is just the tangent's reciprocal or whatever, so you write like tangent of 60 degrees is equal to, and you know this from this chart, tangent of 60 degrees is square root of 3, so that would mean cotangent of 60 degrees is equal to 1 over square root of 3, and you have to rationalize the denominator, so you multiply by square root of 3, and you get square root of 3 over 3, and it's negative because in this quadrant you have to know from this chart it's negative, so you have a negative answer right there. And we'll go back to, so that's the exact value of cotangent negative 60, and I'll go back now to secant. So we do an angle of, let's say, secant of 750 degrees. You have to subtract 360 from that enough times to end up with secant of 30 degrees. And you graph that in standard position, like you always do. And secant of 30 degrees ends up right here. So this is your angle, and this is 30 degrees here. And you know that secant is cosine's reciprocal, so you do secant of 30 degrees is equal to, cosine of 30 degrees is equal to, when you look at that chart, or should have it memorized, but it's square root of 3 over 2. So that would make secant of 30 degrees is equal to 2 over square root of 3, and you have to rationalize that by multiplying square root of 3 over square root of 3, and you end up with 2 square root of 3 over 3, and it's positive here, so that's your final answer here, and that's pretty much it.